Hello and welcome to the Mindset RX series of the Alpha Movement podcast. My name is Tom Foxley and I help functional athletes, maybe just like you, gain the champ's mindset. Now, before we get into today's show, which is going to be about some of the fallacies around training and around mindset in training, I just wanted to touch on the seminars which are coming up, or the workshops. We're going with workshops now. May 19th is Primal Performance in Wet in the Netherlands. And you can find tickets and information about these, by the way, at mindsetrx.com or just by searching Mindset RX Seminar or Mindset RX Workshop on Google. And then May 26th, I'm in Lutterworth, CrossFit Lutterworth. And then July-ish time, we're still sorting one out in Hereford. October the 20th, at CrossFit City Line in Watertown, Massachusetts. And October 27th at CrossFit Pushing Weight, which is just outside Richmond, Virginia. You can find all information like this, as I just said, at mindsetrx.com. Have a little click about there and you'll find all the information you need. And if you're interested in hosting, we're looking at taking on quite a few more seminars. Like the desire for them is huge. So if you're interested in hosting at your facility, you can email Tamara at mindsetrx.com, which is TAMARA at mindsetrx, so mindsetrxd.com. Now, today's show, there's a few things that I see people getting worked up about when it comes to mindset. And one of these is that it requires so much time. We hear all of this basically nonsense about people spending an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe even just half an hour on their mindset routine every single day. And if you've got time for this, fantastic, great. I can 100% guarantee that this is a beneficial way to spend your time. It's a much better alternative than spending time scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or ignoring your loved ones. Spending time being like this reflective, or that much time being so reflective, it's great. And I 100% applaud you if you are doing that. However, 99% of us do not live in that world. I don't know about you guys, but straight off this, I'm about to jump on a call with someone, and then I've got a blog post to write, and then I've got to go out to train and like commute to training. I want to try and get some reading in. Then I've got back to work, and I've got calls with athletes all afternoon. And then I've got a busy life. So the fallacy is that in order to have a great mindset, you have to spend hours a day training and maybe 10 hours a week training it, and that is not what we need. What we need is simply a small amount of time put aside to be reflective, and reflective of not only where we've been and the mistakes we've made that a lot of people spend so much time wrapped up in, also though where we are right now, becoming present, something that brings you present, and then also something that casts the future into perspective. It shows us where we're going. It shows us our review. So the way I like to do this is in the form of a direction review. And I've just finished mine just now. So hence why it's on the top of my mind. And I thought it was such a powerful thing to bring you. I do this in the morning, although I know people and I've coached people who do it in the middle of the day, who split it up into two parts in the evening, 2 parts, and one in the morning, one in the evening. And I know people who do it in the evening, and I know people who just crush out one huge direction review in the like once a week, and they'll spend an hour doing it if they get some time, because that's the way their diary works. But most people, this takes about 5 minutes, and that's 5 minutes once a day. So I break this into 2 parts. Number one, you've heard me speak about inspiration statements before, and having that key to be an anchor. So you have your one area of focus, and the inspiration statement is designed to show you your path, to show you your steps forwards. You can use that inspiration statement as an anchor, like I just said. And what we're going to do is write 2 pieces around this. The first of all is what your vision looks like. So what does that inspiration statement look like in practice? What does it look like in your physical performance? What does it feel like? What are the thoughts that go around your head in this moment? And essentially what you're trying to do is put yourself in that mental position right now, and essentially begin to act like that as a result of it. And we're just showing you where you're going. You're showing your subconscious mind, hey, this is where we're going. And our actions today are going to reflect that. From that point on, we're going to go, so I generally spend about 2 minutes in each area of my life on each one of these sections. So 4 minutes in total per area of my life. So I'll do that vision area. And then I'll go into my direction. And the direction is essentially what we're doing today. What things are we going to do? What principles are we going to do? I try and stay away from intentions, but they're it's just things that I want to the way that I want to live today. How do I want to feel throughout today, and how do I want to feel in the future? And also I use this chance to note down the things that are going well, the things that I'm really doing well, and the areas that I want to concentrate on. It's very rare that I'll note down here things that I don't want to do, because I don't want to bring that I'm fucking up mentality into my day-to-day life, or into this part of my routine, and also into my day-to-day life. I want to keep building that in a very positive way and keep showing myself where I'm going forwards. On top of this, I think that you can add loads of different things to mindset, whereas this is one of the most essentials, and it's something you can do every single day, and my clients do every single day, and my athletes do every single day. So that's one big part of it. That's the biggest fallacy, that it takes up time. It doesn't have to. We just tag things on. Sometimes I just chuck this in with athletes in the 2 minutes before they get to the gym. Even if they go to the bathroom, I'm just going to type it out on their phone. Or they drive to the gym and they sit in the car for a couple of minutes just focusing on what they're going to do and where they're going to be. It doesn't have to take up loads of time. And what you'll probably find is the more you do it, the more enjoyable it becomes, and the more integral part of your day, and the more you prioritize it, just like the way training is done, or the physical training has done for you in the past. The biggest other misconception about mindset is the fact that you're doing it wrong. And whilst I'm a big fan of one size fits one, and whilst I'm a big fan of the fact that you should seek advice in this area, because most people are not trained and do not spend time reflecting in this area, wasn't a big fan of that. It's relatively innocuous to spend some time reflecting on your position right now. And what I mean by that is, by developing some sort of journaling practice, we begin to reflect. And that reflectiveness is the key to perspective. And if you've heard me speak about the core values of Mindset RX before, perspective is one of them. Essentially, how we see our situation. It's very easy to get wrapped up in our day-to-day life, in our emotions and our thoughts that run rampage through our lives. What we need to do, though, is take that step back, to gain the perspective, to get that 30,000-foot view, and to enable yourself to act clearly. This is exactly why it's so easy to give other people advice, because you're not in their head, you're not feeling their fear, you're not feeling their excitement, you're not thinking about the 100 other things that they're thinking about. I read somewhere that I think it's 60,000 thoughts per day that each individual has. This is crazy, and trying to get perspective on this every single day is a fantastic way. So the idea that you can do mindset work wrong is 100% true. 100. And I've seen people doing it. For example, if you're of a depressive nature, and even if you are depressed right now, if you're just feeling really shitty about training even, and you're hating training, and you're not quite comfortable with where you are, spending time meditating may not be the best way to invest your time, because who wants to spend 20 minutes, personally, from the places that I've been, when I've been in a very negative mindset, I haven't wanted to spend 20 minutes or 10 minutes or even 5 minutes alone with my thoughts. I'd much rather be thinking about ways that I can move forwards. So yes, you can do mindset work wrong. That being said, there's ways that you can become reflective, and I think a journaling exercise is a very, very good way to do that. Now, that is the end of the show for today. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to share it with your other athletes and friends. If you're interested in attending a seminar, you can head to mindsetrx.com. And if you're interested in hosting a seminar, you can head to email Tamara at mindsetrx.com. So Tamara at mindsetrx.com. Shoot her an email and we'll sort out a call with me and discussing the seminar and all that kind of stuff. So and also, if you have any questions, I thought about doing this for a while, but if you have any questions specific to mindset, any kind of queries about what you're struggling with, where you'd like a bit more guidance, you can email Tom at mindsetrx.com, and I'm thinking about doing a Q&A type thing. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll speak to you very soon.